Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for your next comedian, the amazingly funny Nick Barbati.
I was actually at a party a couple months ago. There was a piñata. Yeah, we're adults, but there was like party favors in there, you know. And someone was like, "Oh, does anyone have a nail to hang it up with?" And around the same time, somebody mentioned Jesus, and I was like, you know, when he mentioned nails and Jesus, they go hand in hand. I know, I couldn't help it. Yeah, boo, boo. Yeah, my name's Nick. Also, so we're Nick squared, but a cool square, you know, like a rhombus. Like it's like, you guys want to see a dead body? Yeah. You know. I actually had another friend who's a square. Not like a lame person, like an actual square. And I didn't see him for a while, and I ran into him last weekend, and he's a circle now. I was like, you know, I don't want to sound obtuse, but you're really out of shape. Speaking of kids, I'm pretty sure I don't have any, but all these dad jokes, there's gotta be one little guy swimming around out there. So I fucking hope not. We'll see. But you know, since I don't have kids, I have a lot of free time, and I've been researching something in all this free time I have. It came to the conclusion that Magic Johnson's AIDS must be lowercase. Because he's still out there doing pretty well. As if when the nurse wrote it down, she's like, okay, AIDS. And the disease was like, now I can't even. So I guess he's the one that lives. Jesus, we don't know what to do, you know. Is there any vegans out there by any chance? Any? No? Oh, jeez. All right, good. So you won't have beef with me. What's up? Yeah. Stupid. Well, I'm a NASCAR fan, and I feel like NASCAR fans and vegans were kind of the same thing, you know, because like nobody else is mostly, and we always find ways to pepper it into conversations when nobody asks about it. Like, you know, like I'm a vegan, and I'm like, yeah. That's like when Dale Earnhardt hit the seagull at Daytona in 1994, and well, by the way, it has nothing to do with that at all. And I'm like, I mean, it kind of does, you know, because he brought up Fabio on the roller coaster. Remember that? When that thing hit his face, just exploded his face, and all the people behind him were like, oh my God! He just got sprayed, you know? Oh, God. Must have been so funny. But, I hate birds, I really do. Not as much as I hate Denny's, though. What? I'll explain, hold on. I had a bad interview there 12 years ago. Does that clear it up at all? No. So I go there, the restaurant I was at closed, and we all went across the street. And I interview with the guy, and he's like, why don't you come back with your resume? And I'm like, that's my resume, dude. I worked over there, and now we're here. You hired the rest of us, why not me? So after my third visit, and bringing my resume, after my third visit, I called him the following Tuesday. Hey, Terry, it's Nick. Who? He said, you have a lazy eye, not a lazy ear. I know you heard what I said. Ooh, but maybe you don't know who I am, because one eye was looking at me, the other eye was looking at the blank spot on the table for where my resume should have been. And needless to say, I didn't get the job, and I'm also still sour about it. You know? So, hashtag fuck Denny's, you know. Grand slam. No, so. Damn, Nick. So, you know, that's a thing too. And I also hate people that, you know, when it didn't snow a lot last year, they're like, oh man, we're overdue this year. It didn't snow a lot, and they're looking up at the sky. We're overdue this year. What are you looking at? And no, we're not. It just didn't snow. It's not in a warehouse somewhere like, no, next year. Oh, just don't give it to them like the ice at the end of the glass when you're trying to tap it out. Hold. It just didn't snow. What am I even talking about anymore? I hate the cold and Denny's. Where are we even at? So, I also hate reality shows because they're not fucking real. Like, you know, where John Taffer yells at people. It gets me off, but it's not real, you know? I'm gonna make my own. It's gonna be the most realistic one you've ever seen, all right? Prostitutes battle it out to see, Prostitutes battle it out to see who's number one, and we're gonna call it Deadliest Snatch. But we're gonna film each episode in a different city, so it's harder for the pimps to find us. They know where you're at. I dated a girl in Allentown once. But we're gonna film the last episode on the fisherman's boat. In case the pods come up empty, everyone can still catch crabs. Which leaves you with an itch for season 2. You know, they make me cream for that, but I personally prefer Old Bay. So, where am I at? I got a minute left?
You got double red light.
Shit, my bad. All right, red light means stop. We out. I'm Nick Barbati with the hard fatty, rolling in a large caddy on my way to Whitehall. See ya. One love.